Hi all and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to demonstrate how you can speed up your laptop. So before we start our video, first let's talk about the reason behind the slowness of your laptop. So there could be multiple reasons, right? So let's say your laptop configuration is very poor. Let's say your laptop it's having only 4 GB of RAM, but you have installed Docker which takes 8 GB of RAM. The requirement is 8 GB of RAM, or else your configuration is only 4 GB of RAM, but you have installed tons of softwares, right? And you have filled all your C drive, D drive, E drive, whatever drives you have created, those all are full and those are showing in red color. So this is one of the reason. Another reason which I mentioned earlier, that your configuration is only 4 GB of RAM, but you are installing a software which requires a minimum of 8 GB of RAM. You have installed Spark, you have installed Docker, you have installed all sort of software which requires a minimum of 8 GB of RAM, but your laptop is only 4 GB of RAM. So this will eventually slows your laptop, right? Your drives, you have filled all your storage. Now there are no more spaces remaining, so that is another reason. So we need to keep in mind that always your drives should be empty as possible. If you could see my drive, so there are total 3 drives. C is by default C drive. Whatever application I'm installing, those the temporary files are getting stored inside this C drive. So now we have 69.9 GB free out of 197 GB, and it's in blue color, it is not showing in red color, which is a good mark. And if I talk about these 2 drives, I have created it manually, D drive and E drive, right? So out of 410 GB I have 322 GB remaining, right? Here also 290 GB free remaining out of 323 GB, which is a good sign, guys, right? You should also keep your drive as free as possible. So out of 410, let's say your drive also this one is 410 GB or 400 GB, so you should keep your drive fill up to 80%, right? 80% of your drive should filled and remaining 20% should be empty, right? Here also in all the drives, right, 20% you should keep empty space till 20%. It should not show in red color. Red color is a sign of danger, guys, right? So always keep this in mind. One thing you should keep in mind, that 20% of your storage should be empty. You can delete unwanted files, unwanted videos and images as well, right? So those things you can delete it, very first thing. Second thing is, what you can do is just press Windows and R button, okay? Windows and R simultaneously, you can press Windows R. So R stands for runway, okay, or RCB. So Windows R, if you press, then this pop-up will this will come up as a pop-up, or this window will open up. Here just type %temp, again percentage. These are temporary files. After writing this %temp just click on this OK button. So it will open up a new folder for you. This is a path, right? And this path obviously will vary from user to user. This will not be the exact path in your laptop, right? So just what you can do, just come to this path, not this path, just press Windows R and type %temp and delete all of these files. These are the temporary files. Just delete it, press delete button, okay? There is a button in your keyboard, just press delete button, or else you can right click over here and just delete it, right? Okay, so as we can see, some of the files got deleted and some of the files are not deleting. So what I can do, just click on this checkbox, do this for all current files and just skip this. You don't need to delete these files now, okay? And if it will ask for administrative, just click on this continue, click on continue. Remaining item are 200, which is equivalent to 19.5, and it will get deleted, right? And yep, it got deleted almost. Now we are remaining with only these files. Remaining 11 items are there, right? Previously we had almost 200 files, now we have only 11 items remaining, and this will take time. Meanwhile, what you can do, the third process, again type Windows R button. Okay, sorry, yeah. Now this time just remove percentage sign from beginning and the end. Okay, from beginning and the end, and hit on this OK button, right. Just maximize this window and delete these files as well. So Control A to select all the files, Control A and hit delete, or else right click. Okay, right click and click on this delete, right. So this will also get deleted. Yep, it got deleted, and you can close this. Yeah, now you can close this window as well. Correct. Now the fourth step is again press Windows R and just type clean mgr. Okay, and this will ask you to select the drive. So if you click on this drop down menu, then you can select your drive. I have only 3 drives, so let's select the C drive and click on this OK. What this will do, this will do the disk cleanup for your C drive. Any temporary file, if it is there, then it will delete the drive. So it will ask what are all the things you need to delete it. Downloaded program files, I want to delete it, so now it's 0 byte, but in your case it might be 1 GB to 2 GB and all. Temporary internet files, I want to delete 1.5 1 MB. Recycle bin, I want to delete it. Okay, thumbnails and temporary files, I want to delete it. So just click on the check boxes which you think these are relevant to you. So just click on those and click on this OK button, followed by this delete files. It will delete all those files and it will free up some storage for you. If ask for administrative permission, then just simply click on this continue button and it will free up some spaces for you, right. And the fifth and the final, not the final, fifth step is what you can do is just simply type press Windows button, or here it is showing as type here to search. So just single click over here and type defragmentation. Sorry, defrag, defragment and optimize your drives, right. So I need that one. Yeah, defragment and optimize drives. So just click on it. In the back end it is deleting, disk cleanup is going on, which was our fourth step. Fifth step is defragmentation. Okay, so once every week you can do this fragmentation and defragmentation, or else in a monthly also you can do that, fragmentation and defragmentation. So this is your like you can optimize your drives. So there are C drive, D drive, E drive and some reserved system reserved drives as well. So first you can analyze it by clicking on this analyze button on any drive. So just select D drive and click on this analyze. Okay, first it will analyze, then it will optimize it, right. The same way, just select E drive, you can analyze and later optimize it. So just click on this analyze, similarly click on analyze and click on analyze, right. And you can automate this process as well. This, as you can see, this is a manual task, but you can automate this as well. I told you that every week you have to do this. If you don't want to do this on weekly basis, then you can automate this. There is an option for scheduled optimization. So what you can do, just click on this change settings. Okay, frequency you can select. I told you that weekly basis you can do that, or monthly basis, or daily basis also you can do that. So already I have automate this one. In your case, if this is not automated, if it's in off state, in my case you can see it's an on state, but if in your case if it is off, then you have to on it, right. So I already have set it up as weekly basis, so you can change the frequency as per your convenience. Okay, and check mark this increase task priority and choose the drives as well. You can choose all or any particular drive. So in my case I have selected all. by clicking on this select all. Automatically optimize new drives, also I have checked this option, so keep this in mind guys, right? So you can select as per your convenience and click on this OK, right? So this will automate the process on weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, it's up to you. So I would recommend at least weekly basis you can do this automation, right? So this will optimize your drive and this will speed up your laptop. Now the last and the final step is what you can do. See guys, open your taskbar. How you can open your taskbar? One option is by pressing Ctrl Alt and delete button, Ctrl Alt Alt and delete button. Okay, second method is come to this taskbar and just right click on it, and here you will get an option for task manager. So open your task manager, right? Just maximize this. 1 minute, it's in processing. Okay, maximize this and come to this startup tab. Okay, once you come to this startup tab, so whatever application you install on your laptop, those will show up here. Not all the applications, some of the application. And see guys, let's see this Microsoft Team, I installed it, it was not there by default, I installed it. Java also I installed it. Some of the application will installed will come by default, but some of the application you will install it, like Telegram I have installed it, Cisco Web Apps Meeting I have installed it, right? Google Chrome I have installed it. So the moment you install any application, by default the status will be enabled, so it's in enable state, and some of you can see some of are in disable state. So like these are in disable state. So if in your case it's in enable state, definitely it would be in enable state guys. Keep in mind just to disable it, because the moment when you start up your laptop, when you turn that power on in the backend, right, the boot up time will take much time if you enable these one. So just try to disable these things, because you don't want that in boot up time this software will also run in the backend. We don't want to run this software in the backend during the boot up time. We want whenever we turn on laptop on, then it should turn on immediately within let's say 10 seconds or 15 seconds. So you should disable these things. I have enabled this one because I want to notify Windows security. I want to get notification from Windows security, but for these things I don't need anything. If you installed let's say Anaconda, Python, PyCharm, anything software if you are using, then just disable all these things. Okay, how you can disable? So simply right click on it and you can enable or disable. Since it's in disable state, so I can enable it, I can't disable because it's already in disable state. Like if it is in enable, then right click and disable it. Fine. Okay, one more thing, what you can do, just click on this Windows button and see some of the pane are showing up here because I have disabled most of the things. For example, in your case these are all filled, right? So what you can do, just right click on any of the pane. Okay, just right click on it and you can unpin from start. Okay, just unpin from start, or you can uninstall as well if it doesn't if you don't need these things. So you can uninstall as well, or else you can unpin from start as well, because when during the booting time it takes a lot of time in the backend. So keep in mind guys, just unpin these from start. So these are some of the steps which if you follow, then you can speed up your laptop. I will not say that your laptop will become a supercomputer, but somehow your laptop will get faster response compared to the previous one. So that's it guys. If you found this video helpful, then like this video. Thank you and see you in the next video. Bye bye.